What's happening, fight fans? Welcome back to the MMA Mindset. Wolkernite Fight Championship 6, getting closer, and it's going to be a brilliant card. November 2nd, Grantham Mears Leisure Centre. Make sure you get yourself there. Get your tickets, links in the description, or head over to the fighters' pages. Get your tickets through them, because a lot of them have got tickets. And then if you can't be there, livemma.co.uk. It's going to be showing it on pay-per-view. One of the best streaming platforms for fights in the UK. So yeah, make sure that however you watch it, you do watch it and you don't miss out on some fantastic fights that we're definitely going to have for you. But without further ado, one of the more fantastic fights that I'm talking about, I am joined by Konstantin Dikov. How you doing, my man?
Yeah, how are you, man?
Oh, always good, mate. Always good, and yeah, always glad to be talking about fighting. Not too long, title fight as well against a really tough opponent. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling ready to keep taking over at the gym. Obviously, another fight in a way, like before that, but still keeping both fights in mind, getting ready for both, and yeah, just enjoying the process.
Yeah. So I've spoken to Reese, and he was kind of the impression that it's going to be quite an interesting stylistic matchup. You like to
Mhm.
strike a lot, and you enjoy your striking and stuff, and
Yeah,
he likes to grapple a lot. Do you think that's going to kind of be how it is? Because I know you've got experience in grappling as well.
yeah. Well, I don't know. I like both styles. Me and Reese have grappled before in grappling competitions before, so I kind of know what to expect. But that was like maybe a year and a half ago, so I cannot rely on that to make assumptions. But yeah, I think it will be an interesting fight. It will be quite fun, in my opinion.
Yeah. And where do you think the fight's gonna take place the most? Would you prefer it to be a mix of the standing and grappling, or would you prefer the fight to be at range?
Hmm. I don't know. Most of the time, I surprise myself when it comes to fighting styles. But yeah, I think I would enjoy it either way. Probably striking at first, and then see how it goes from there.
Yeah. And there's a few guys from the gym fighting on the card as well. What's kind of the atmosphere in the gym building up to this? Because I really have a lot of time for your gym. You've got obviously Madars Fleminus, like absolute legend. You've got like amateurs like Christian Bogish and stuff who I've got a lot of time for. What's kind of like the atmosphere like in the gym at the moment?
Oh, it's just great atmosphere. Everyone is like so focused on getting the fights. It's just easy to train. Everyone has the focus of fighting, so you always get good rounds and stuff like that. Everyone just yeah.
Yeah, and I know we saw you at the start of the year, and then we didn't see you for a couple of events. How
Yeah.
much have you kind of improved since the last time I saw you? Because, like I said, you looked good the last time we saw you as well. So I'm interested to see how far you've come along.
Uh, I think my striking has gone like quite high up now. Like before, I was just rushing forwards, no like thinking about the shots. Now I'm a little bit more like I think about how I do my stuff instead of just rushing forward all the time. So that's definitely the difference now.
Yeah, I think that'll be a helpful thing to do against Reese as well,
Yeah.
because you know he's going to be looking to shoot that takedown. So if you're getting reckless and kind of charging forward with strikes, he's going to be able to level change and get the fight to where ultimately he wants to kind of take place. Do you know who's coming with you to the event? Because obviously I know Maraz is he comes to quite a lot of the events. A Christian comes to a lot of the events. Are they going to be in your corner again this time round?
I'm not quite sure, but most likely they will be in my corner for this fight as well.
Yeah. And then how much does that mean to have them two guys who've got loads of experience to kind of lean on and learn from?
Mm. No, it's great. It's like a Chico having them in the corner, just listening to them and just them little tips and tricks that just help you get through the fight. Just makes it so much easier to fight.
Yeah, because he like Madaz has fought everywhere. Like Cage
Yeah,
Warriors, he's fought KSW now, where he's obviously he's got a fight coming up as well. So
mm,
yeah, it must be really good to have them kind of guys to learn off, and I guess they give you a bit of a focus on. That's where I can go. I can get to those top European shows in when I'm older. Like how old are you, Constantine? I think you're 16, aren't you? 15, 16?
No, 17 now.
17. What are you
Yeah,
looking for in terms of when this fight's finished and when this year's finished? Obviously, you'll be 18 next year. What are you
yeah,
looking for? Are you looking to go into the just the amateur MMA adult fights?
yeah. Well, what I'm hoping is um, this will be my last fight in junior fights. So I'm looking forward to having that title fight like last opportunity, because I've had my ups and downs in my junior career, and I never really got to the point of being able to have a title. Obviously, I was meant to have a kickboxing title fight with in a Wolkernite, but that didn't happen. So it is what it is.
Yeah, and when it came to making your amateur debut, is that something that you'd like to maybe do on Vulcanite, or would you just kind of go wherever you thought the best fight was?
Just go wherever. To be fair,
Yeah.
I don't think it is much of a difference between the fight shows at the moment, because the UK scene is like really high level guys.
Yeah,
So
definitely. You don't really get like too many easy fights now. It's always going
no.
to be a difficult scrap. What are the next sort of God, how many weeks is it? About 6 weeks now. What are the next sort of 6 weeks looking like for you in terms of your training?
Uh, Nothing major. Just keep grinding every single day. There's no at our gym, definitely. There's no such a thing as a like a fight camp. We just train kind of like at a constant rate the whole time. So we never really get out of shape. So you just
Yeah,
keep going of it. That's it. So
I think if you really you kind of only really see that at like the pro like the top pro level is where they have
yeah,
specific fight camps, because then like Paddy the Baddy, who gets like fat when he's out of camp and then he
yeah.
gets back in real shape. So yeah, I get you there. And just before I let you go, do you have a kind of prediction for how you think the fight's going to end, or are you kind of keeping your cards close to your chest there?
I don't know. I prefer not to speak too much before the fight. Last guy that did it with me didn't really work out well for him, so I just prefer to keep my mouth shut. Just enjoy this fighting. I've got nothing against Reese, so I'm just happy to fight.
No, he's a hard guy to have something against because he's a
Yeah,
really nice bloke. He's a really nice
yeah,
lad. So
I know. I've seen him around competitions and stuff. He's always been nice to me. I always say hi and stuff, so
yeah,
can't say anything about him. So
no, exactly, mate. But no, Konstantin, thank you very much for having this chat with me. I'm really looking forward to this fight. I think it's gonna, I think you're both gonna go on and do tremendous things in the sport. But it's really gonna, and then if it's obviously the last of your youth MMA career, junior MMA career, then really excited to see what you do in the adult ranks. But yeah, no, once again, thank you very much for joining me today, mate. And
yeah,
yeah, I hope all goes
thank you
well
too,
for the
Chris.
rest of your training camp, mate.